Hello students, today we are going to discuss sexual reproduction in humans and the male and female reproductive system. As discussed earlier, there are two types of cells in human beings, the somatic cells and the germ cells. Somatic cells contain the full set of chromosomes and DNA content, that is 46, and the germ cells contain only half the number of chromosome and DNA content. Somatic cells are responsible for the general growth and development of the body, while the germ cells are responsible for the production of gametes. Not only this, the germ cells are located in specialized organs called the sex organs. Children, if you observe yourself, lot of changes have happened in your body. When you were a small child studying in standard 1, you were short and your weight was also less. But now when you have reached the 10th standard as a teenager, your weight has increased and also height also has increased. How did these changes happen? Who is responsible for this? It is the somatic cells. Somatic cells have brought about these changes. That is, the general growth and development of the body happens because of the somatic cells. At the time of puberty, the somatic cells slow down their function. So the growth and development slows down and the reproductive tissue start maturing. This period of adolescence is known as puberty. In females, puberty starts from the age of 10 to 12, while in males it is from 14 to 16. With the onset of puberty, lot of changes happen in our body. Some of the changes are common to both the sexes, that is males and females. Let us see what are these changes. Growth of hair in the genital areas and armpits, growth of thin and lighter hair on the arms and legs, development of pimple and acne due to the over secretion of sebaceous glands and sweat glands. Not only this, we become conscious about our body and we are aware of the opposite sex. Now, what are the changes seen in males? The voice cracks and becomes gruff, development of facial hair, the shoulders widen, muscles become powerful, and the penis becomes erect, often during daydreams and at night. Now, what are the changes seen in females? The breast size increases, darkening of the skin around the nipples, hips widen, and menstruation starts. Now, all these changes do not happen overnight. It happens over a period of years and months. Not only that, all these changes do not happen at a time, and these changes differ from person to person. In some, puberty happens at an earlier age, while in some it happens at a later stage, and these changes do not complete soon. It takes years and months to complete these changes. Now let us see the two types of fertilization, that is internal fertilization and external fertilization. If fertilization happens inside the body of the female, it is known as internal fertilization, as in the case of human beings and most of the mammals. External fertilization means fertilization happens outside, as in the case of amphibians, fishes, etc. Now there is a distinct difference between males and females. How will we recognize this? Because of the different body structure. Now there are specialized organs to transfer the gametes, for the formation of the gametes, and to receive the gametes, and also for the development of the fetus if fertilization has taken place. Now let us discuss in detail the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes which is located in the scrotal sacs. This is placed outside the abdominal cavity because testis needs a temperature lower than the normal body temperature for the production of sperms. Therefore, testis is the site for production of sperms, and also it is the site for production of the male hormone testosterone. The testis continues as a thin tube called the vas deferens or the sperm duct. The sperm duct or the vas deferens joins with the tube that arises from the urinary duct, and it continues as the urethra, which is the common passage both for urine and sperms. Along this duct are also present accessory glands, that is the prostate gland, the seminal vesicle, and the Cowper's gland. The secretions of these glands help in the nourishment of the sperms and also help in the easy transport of sperms. Now let us see the structure of a sperm. A sperm has three parts: the head, the middle piece, and the tail. The head consists of genetic material which is found in the nucleus, and in the nucleus the genetic material is haploid. The acrosome consists of powerful enzymes which help the sperm to penetrate into the ovum. The middle piece contains mitochondria which provide energy for the sperm to move, while the tail helps in the motility of the sperms. Now let us discuss the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries. So ovaries are the site of production of female gamete, that is egg or ovum. It is also the site for production of female hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone. At the time of birth itself, a female child has thousands of eggs in the ovary. These eggs are immature, but these eggs start maturing with the onset of puberty. Every month, one egg is released from either of the ovaries. These eggs that are released, this egg that is released is taken to the uterus through a thin tube known as fallopian tube or oviduct. The fallopian tube is the site for fertilization. The uterus is an elastic bag-like structure in which, if fertilization happens, the zygote gets implanted and undergoes division to form the embryo, and finally the development of the fetus take place for the next 9 months. The uterus is connected to the vagina through the cervix. Let us also finally discuss the structure of egg or ovum. The egg or ovum in humans is microlecythal with a large amount of cytoplasm, which is differentiated into smaller outer transparent exoplasm or egg cortex and inner larger opaque endoplasm or ooplasm. The portion of the egg with the polar body and nucleus is known as animal pole, and the opposite side is known as vegetal pole. With that, we have completed today's topic, that is sexual reproduction in humans, the male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. Thank you.